Now let's turn our attention to the UK. British schools have been given a new guidance to stop the use of mobile phones in classrooms. The guidance is not statutory. There is no law banning phones in British schools. So this is more like a harsh request. And the execution depends on schools. They can implement the guidance depending on their creativity levels, like blanket bans on mobiles in schools, orders to leave all phones at home, putting mobiles inside inaccessible lockers, or letting students keep them as long as the devices are never seen, used or heard. Not my words, the guidance says all of this. But if you think this is corny, wait for it.
One of the biggest issues children and teachers grapple with every day is the impact of... See how frustrating that is. Almost 1/3 of secondary school pupils said their lessons were disrupted by phones. We know that they're a distraction in the classroom and cause bullying in schools. Many schools have already banned them, which has led to a safer and better learning environment for their students. Now, we're publishing new guidance so other schools have the support they need to do the same.
That, of course, is British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Thanks to this video, he has gone viral. He's being mocked on social media, not just for his acting chops, but also the guideline that he's issued. Critics say it's more of the same. Currently, the UK has a mixed policy. Some schools have blanket bans on mobile phones. Others allow them during break time. So Sunak's policy is not bringing anything new to the table. And there is a bigger problem here. Smartphone crackdowns are contentious. It is undisputed that smartphones can be a distraction in classrooms and in life. They can build social pressure and fuel cyberbullying. But banning them comes with practical concerns. Students use phones to contact parents during commute. They also use phones as payment methods, and the bans disproportionately punish parents with jobs and other family responsibilities. Plus, no one is sure if schools' cell phone bans even work. A US study claims schools with cell phone bans reported higher rates of cyberbullying. Meanwhile, a Spanish study saw a reduction in cyberbullying after cell phone bans. And according to a study in Norway, smartphone bans improved grades of female students only. So this is a complex problem. But in many countries, smartphone bans are the go-to solution. Almost 1 in 4 countries have banned phones in schools, either through law or by means of policies. We see this from Colombia to Côte d'Ivoire and from Italy to the Netherlands. But bans are more common in Asia. In most Asian countries, mobiles in schools are a big no-no. Both Bangladesh and Singapore ban smartphones. India does not have a nationwide ban, but most state governments and schools ban smartphones. The latest was announced in New Delhi. Last year, mobile phones were declared, quote-unquote, strictly forbidden in classrooms, all classrooms. Some other nations do not have blanket bans either, like France. The nation bans smartphone use in classrooms, but it doesn't apply to children with disability. Some nations have banned specific applications in schools. Germany has banned Microsoft products. Denmark bans Google Workspace. In America, some schools ban TikTok. So same problem, but different policies, and no clear answer, because in today's world, it is tough to separate tech from education. Much like the workplace, digital revolution is transforming education, and it holds immeasurable potential. You see, during the pandemic, mobile phones and laptops stopped an educational meltdown. More than 1 billion students moved to online learning. And it's not just about smartphones. Children are using Google Docs for collaborative projects. ChatGPT is being used in schools. Students are using 3D printers. Meanwhile, teachers are using AI to automate tasks. Many classrooms have smart boards. Students are given homework on tablets. The truth is, the use of digital learning products is increasing across the board. But schools are still trying to figure out how to make it work, and governments are scrambling to curb the downsides. So using technology in classrooms may be inevitable. But it's only half the battle. The rest of it is getting the balance right, and it will only happen when the grown-ups stop playing catch-up with technology.